fine. She's just irresponsible.
I'm not losing another person. Gyda, you do not have the right to run off whenever you feel like it. Freya ran off and out.
I can defend myself, Magda. You've seen it 100 times.
Freya can defend herself too. There's nothing you can do if you can't fight yourself free from being hidden. I can't brush off your behavior just because you're strong. My sister was one of the strongest fighters we had, one of the strongest warriors these hills have ever seen, and now she's hidden.
You need to chill with this whole she's hidden thing. You're gonna drive yourself insane.
My sister is hidden. She did not die. We're told not pass on to hell.
How do you know she just wasn't brutally slaughtered?
Wow!
She wasn't.
Think logically here, Magda. The clans have been after you for years. The only woman in charge, the only one to spank them from their lands. She could be dead.
She's not dead.
Okay, Magda, but how can we be sure?
She was taken and hidden. She was taken.
I know what you said and saw.
I did see it.
You could have been dreaming.
I wasn't.
You could have been.
I wasn't. I watched her disappear. I watched it. She didn't die. I didn't wait for her. I didn't say goodbye. She faded. Right here in front of my face. She faded.
Then why didn't you try to stop it?
I tried.
You obviously didn't try very hard. If you watched her fade, you weren't trying to fight or overtook her.
It wasn't.
It almost sounds like you let her go. Magda wouldn't do that.
I'm just saying if I saw my thing fading away, I wouldn't just watch. Magda, why didn't you fight?
I didn't realize she was being taken until it was too late.
That doesn't make sense.
How have you not noticed?
We were fighting, okay?
Fighting about what?
Magda.
I'm not proud of this. The sun was rising. Freya had been out all night. I was furious before she came home. I was sitting in the barn. The doors were open and I could see across the first field to the woods. There's a path there that we used to take when we were little. It led to a waterfall where we would play in the shallows. We were never allowed in the deeper water as children because many people had drowned there. It was too dangerous. I was watching that path for some reason. I just knew she had been at the waterfall. Part of my anger was from fear. I'll admit that. She had been missing periodically for weeks, and on that day, I had to know why. She came out of the break in the trees just as the sky was beginning to turn pink. I ran toward her, and when I got close enough, I began to shout. Freya, what is wrong with you? Where have you been? Where have you been sneaking off to?
Just went for a walk.
Like you've been doing for weeks? You didn't think I'd be noticing, did you? You thought you could sneak away and I would just let it happen? You thought the shadows would muffle your footsteps?
I didn't!
Freya, you are all that I have. Only you. What were you thinking? How dare you pick up and leave whenever you feel like it?
I haven't gone anywhere, Magda. I'm not going anywhere.
You were at the waterfall, weren't you?
I wasn't.
We promised we wouldn't. You promised you'd never go there alone. You promised me.
I am not a child, Magda. I'm not afraid of the dark, and I'm certainly not afraid of the water.
Neither were our parents.
You can't bring them up every time you want me to do what you want. They drowned years ago.
They weren't afraid of anything, Freya. They went to that waterfall all the time.
It sounds like you're accusing me of something.
You remember we saw them running into the trees that night. They just got out of their beds and left us.
Well, I don't know what they were doing, but I just wanted to be near the water.
We found their bodies in the shallows. We found them the next day, cold as ice, covered in frost.
That has nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with me. They didn't just die suddenly because they weren't close to you.
What do you mean by that?
You can't save everyone, Magda.
You were swimming.
I wasn't at the water. I didn't go swimming.
You promised you'd never go there alone.
I wasn't allowed.
What do you mean?
I wasn't.
This is important, Freya. If there's people roaming our lands and trying to lure you away from the homestead, then we need to be concerned. You are my sister.
I am your subject.
Who are you with? I won't tell you. Tell me now, or we'll march into those trees and kill them here and now.
No! Stop! Last year, right before the first frost, I was getting water with Brenna and Dyna. Brenna was filling up a bucket, and Gyda tried to knock it out of her hands and push her in the water. Well, Brenna ended up pushing Gyda into the water. So then, Gyda fills up the bucket, starts chasing her back up the path for revenge, you know? I was alone on the bank for just a second, and I was turning around to follow them when I heard a voice. He said that my smile was intoxicating.
Your smile?
We started talking and it became this. We started meeting almost every single evening before I knew it. All the time. We would sit and watch the moon light up the shallows. We would watch the stars reflected in the small pond. They were radiant and glowing, almost like they were alive. He made me laugh, Magda.
What kept you from telling me about him?
He kissed me. I've never been kissed before. My cheeks were warm. He pulled me close and he kissed me. He said that I am the escape he's been looking for. He wants to spend forever with me. I didn't know how to tell you.
You think that's an excuse to be irresponsible? An insignificant kiss?
Don't call it insignificant. It wasn't meaningless. It was wondrous.
It's nothing more than a death wish. What is wrong with you, Freya? You think you can get away with everything?
Don't yell at me. You should be happy for me.
I have a right to yell. You worry me sick and put yourself in danger. You ruin me with worry, all for a ridiculous and irrelevant kiss.
Well, thank God you know everything, Magda. You know, I am so happy that you find me worthy enough to be yelled at by the almighty and knowing Magda.
Don't you dare.
You have been treating me like a prisoner for years.
I've been saving your neck for years.
I don't need you to save me.
Fine. You don't want my protection. I won't give it to you anymore.
I'm going back to the waterfall.
Go ahead. I hope you drown.
Goodbye, Magda.
You'll be back, you know. In a few minutes, you will realize that you belong back at the homestead.
I doubt that.
Don't get yourself in any trouble. If you're so tough and brave, then you don't need my protection at all.
That's right. Magda! Magda!
Shut up.
Magda, something's happening!
Whatever.
Magda!
Pretend I'm not here.
Magda!
Don't tell your lover! Well, you're so overly dramatic. Freya! Freya, what's wrong?
I can't get out!
Freya, what are you doing? No, no!
Freya's over!
Why, Freya?
Run out! Run, come back!
So she was actually taken.
Yes.
Freya isn't dead.
No, she's not.
We need to do something about this.
I know. What can we do? The spirits ripped her away.
The spirits can't do that. All they can do is throw you away and kill you. They can't hide a soul.
They can if they have permission.
Who would ask for permission to do something like that?
Someone was using my little sister in a game. That's all she was. A challenge. She was everything I had, and they saw her as no more than a gamble. We'll get her back.
Whatever it takes, we'll go. Let's go after the homestead. We'll make a plan from there.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
We ravaged families? For what?
The chase.
The chase?
Don't get all mushy, Noken.
The chase isn't worth it.
Remember our last bet?
We're not talking about that now.
Remember how I bet you could make a human fall in love with you?
Not now, Huldra.
All you had to do was keep your distance and use your charms. But oh, poor Noken had to fall in love.
It doesn't matter. It's over now.
You remember what I won?
Stop! I'm talking about our whole reason for living here, Huldra.
You remember that I gotta keep her?
Enough!
No! It's not enough! You don't want to play our game anymore, and I can't exactly let that happen. Can I? No, I need to keep the bet interesting.
I don't care, Huldra. I'm done.
This is what we do, Noken. This is it.
It's not worth it.
Everything is as it always was. This is what we are. This is what you are.
I'm asking how this anyway. I can't stand this.
What if you could win something even better than my soul?
I don't care. You can't change my mind.
Freya isn't dead. What if I told you that instead of killing her, I made a little deal with hell? As long as I promised to keep him entertained, I could just take Freya. I could just send her to the hidden people.
She's alive?
Yes, she's safe. Her soul is existing in between.
How could you ask for something like that?
Well,
You told me she was dead. When she stopped coming back to the waterfall, you told me she was dead.
I told you she was gone.
How could you do something like that?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that she's safe. She's alive.
Give it to me. Give her soul to me.
Not so fast. Why don't we say that if you win this bet, you won't only win my soul, but you'll win hers as well. You can save her, and the two of you can live off the rest of her boring days in love. In fact, you could give her my soul. Then you'd both be immortal. You could spend eternity together.
How do I know you aren't mine?
This is fun, see?
How do I know you aren't mine, Huldra?
You remember the stories of the hidden people? When the veil is thin and shadows appear, the hidden ones are drawn near. A rustling branch, the cry of the loon, the hidden is visible beneath the full moon.
Huldra!
My deal was to keep things interesting. I've spoken to Hel. He's allowed the veil to be thin for a few nights. You can see her for yourself.
I won't agree to anything till after I've seen her.
Seems fair. The full moon's tomorrow night.
Brenna, tell me a story.
Tell us a story.
Who do you think I am?
You're supposed to keep us in high spirits.
I kill people with a hammer.
Not tonight, you don't.
You're already in charge of all the clans in the valley.
Yeah, because of my hammer.
Well, the point is you need to tell me a story.
Tell us a story.
Can I just kill something?
As the conqueror of the Viking clans and the only person who can beat you with your own hammer, I insist. Tell your sister a story. Tell us a story.
Fine. What do you want?
The princess in Iran! Another play device of Loki!
Wait, Loki didn't deny it.
Wow.
Loki totally had a bloody demise. Didn't he? I mean, it was in the thing with the poems.
You're a troll.
I am not.
Troll witch.
Magda, what do you want to do?
I want to hear about the hidden people.
Fine. Hidden people. The gods have always been temperamental, capable of both good and evil. They've been both hope and hate since the beginning of time. Our ancestors were full of bloodlust. The wars between the clans were brutal. There was betrayal, deception. Brothers would fight brothers, and sisters would smother each other in their sleep. The gods were happy. They were entertained. But one day, humans stumbled upon compassion, and things began to quiet. The gods looked down at us from the 9 realms and decided that they were dissatisfied. They deemed it unbecoming to get involved, or at least they didn't want to get their hands dirty. So desperate, they awoke the ancient spirits who had been quieted for ages, malevolent, mischievous, and difficult to control. Spirits were created to play with human lives, and for the gods, entertainment was vital. The spirits were given permission to take souls and deliver them to hell, but one spirit began to crave greater power. She cut a deal with hell in order to take souls and send them along to the hidden people instead of straight to hell. The legend says that the hidden people are always just out of reach. Out of reach, but not gone. When the veil is thin and the shadows appear, the hidden ones are drawn near, a rustling of a branch or a cry of the loon. The hidden is visible beneath the full moon. Somehow the hidden people were sent to wait, sent to be kept. Once they receive their souls again, they are allowed to return. Return to their people and their lands. But if they don't receive their souls again, they are destined to live out the rest of their days with the hidden people. Inches away from those that they love, still alone.